Hello and welcome to Jeremy's Yorkshire Allotment Adventures on what is a beautifully sunny, blue-skied Yorkshire day here. It's fantastic to be outside. The wind, luckily for the moment, has dropped, and so I'm going to do it as fast as I can and then get inside the greenhouse because I have a little development with my potatoes to show you in a short while. What am I doing today? Well, as you know, I like to grow the things I like to eat: carrots, onions, potatoes, parsley, lots and lots of things. I very rarely go outside of that, but I'm going to have a go in the next few weeks, and because I got some bargains. I use turmeric a lot in cooking, and we have garlic and we have ginger, so I thought I'd buy some and have a go. And it's really simple. As I've said all along, you can grow things in pots. You don't need a massive allotment or a greenhouse, or you can just sit in your house on your windowsill. So in this pot here, the larger ones, I've planted some turmeric, and well, they're very interesting looking plants. In fact, I think they look a little bit like the silk moths that they have. If you have a look at the photographs here we go. Do you think? Little stubby little things. And these are planted in here, 20 centimetre pot and 20 centimetres down, so they're right almost at the bottom of this black pot here. And these are brilliant. I bought these, and you get 3 for £5. So I've got 3 different varieties. As I say, I've got my turmeric. I'm going to put my my garlic in here, and then we'll have the ginger in the larger one at the end. These are fantastic little things. They come with a measure, so you know exactly where and how to plant them. Isn't it brilliant? And they all can be planted at this time of year. So I've already got my turmeric in here. There's 2 plants in the bottom of that, and it'll take a few months to come up. What's interesting about that is, apparently turmeric, you have to, and here comes the wind, you have to, in the last month, stop watering them. I presume so. It allows the soil to dry out. It allows the plants themselves to dry out. There's massive foliage on here, and when that turns yellow and dies down, that's when you can pick your turmeric. Looking forward to that. Isn't it exciting though? Months ahead. We're talking October, possibly November, before I can pick and see whether or not the turmeric has worked. Now, so I've got my garlic here, and as I said, again, brilliant measure on the back, because oftentimes it says plant 5-6 centimetres deep, 20 centimetres, and you think, well, what's that if you've not got a measure with you? And many bulbs you can just shove in the ground actually, but it's nice to do it properly, isn't it? So this time it says here 5 centimetres deep, so I've got my little measure, pop it in there. That's just 5 centimetres, or will be when it's covered up. And we get the garlic out if I can. Here we go. And it's very simple. And here we have our garlic bulbs, and there's quite a lot of garlic here. So what we do is we just break the garlic up, says he who's got no fingers, and let's try and get these apart. This is where preparation is always good, because oh, there you go, and here we have the garlic. And you think, well, not much garlic here, but there's at least 10 garlic bulbs on here. And what we do is pop those in the ground, in there, like that. I'm going to put 3 in this pot and have to find some more pots, and then we'll just cover those with soil. So I'll take a photograph in a short while, but I'm sure you can see that already. So we've got the garlic started, which is very good. Now in this one we're going to put our lovely ginger. Let's have a see. Again, 5 centimetres deep. Now what I've done, I've mixed some compost in here with some really light matter, so it's a very easy growing matter, and that just goes in here. You don't need anything very complicated to do it. There we go, nearly all in. Pop that in there, get our bulb out, because I think there's only 1 ginger bulb in here, and guess what it's going to look like. Here we go, and you can use the soil as well, they'll like that. Look, it looks like a ginger root. There we go. I'll take a photograph of that as well, and we'll just pop that in there, and we will have our ginger coming out of there. How amazing, how simple. Turmeric, ginger and garlic. Before I go today, and there are 2 things. First of all, let's look at the potatoes. Now, these are the Albert Rooster versions that I've had, and they're starting to chit. They're doing really well, coming on now. Interestingly, these are my Swift potatoes. Overnight they have been attacked, and here's a photograph to show the evidence. And well, we must have had a mouse in here. I've not had mice in here for years and years, but it's an exciting time. And obviously it's been very cold. They're probably very hungry, and they've had 2 of my potatoes. Now what I've done is I've wrapped them in cling film in the hope to keep the moisture in and keep them growing. funny enough, speaking of cling film, I was talking to a viewer the other day, and we got on about cucumbers because I said I grew a lot of cucumbers last year. And he says he's heard that what you can do is you cut your cucumber in half and then wrap the rest that's left on the plant in cling film. And the one that's on the plant continues to grow and is fed, and then you can go back and harvest that. So you don't. So I'm going to try that this summer, see whether it works. It could be folklore. As you know, we like folklore on this programme. So once again, thank you very much for watching Jeremy's Yorkshire Allotment Adventures. It's great to have you aboard. I love your comments, and we're going to go to Ireland to one of my new viewers called Mark. Hello, Mark, and thank you for your comment. Mark was commenting on the one about the peas. You remember I said about my mum, she soaked peas overnight and I never knew what they were, and a big chunk of a white block went into them. Apparently they were marrowfat peas, and you soak them for 24 hours, and it is bicarb of soda that you put into the water. How exciting. Thank you, Mark. Once again, thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you here next time on hopefully more sunny days. Ta-da.